2021-22 financial year. And from the outset, I would like to thank the Honorable the Chief Justice and our team for a job well done in developing the report. This report provides all actors in the justice sector and indeed all citizens the opportunity to evaluate the performance of the judiciary for the financial year and review. We will be able to take stock of the strides that have been made, the realization of the judiciary's key mandates of ensuring access to justice. Such an open and transparent evaluation of the state of the judiciary and the administration of justice is critical in informing strategies and decisions for improved performance going into the future. Building an independent and functioning judiciary in line with the requirements of our Constitution. One of the key highlights of these efforts in the financial year under review, Your Excellency, was as has been stated by the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, the operationalization of the Judiciary Fund, which has remained a thorn in the flesh for a long time. And as you recall, Your Excellency, in the past, every time we appeared here, there has always been that request for its operationalization. Your Excellency's commitment for additional 3 billion shillings annually to the judiciary in the next 5 years is also a milestone within the period that is being reviewed. While more work remains to be done, these decisions will serve to guarantee the financial independence of the judiciary, which is a foundational element of the overall judicial independence. The decisions will also support the agenda of transforming the judiciary, including through the enhancement of the judiciary's infrastructural and human resource capacities. Judicial independence, like the independence of other arms of government, is a tool for serving and protecting the public interest. Therefore, regardless of the arms of governments in which we serve, we are collectively bound by the duty to serve the public. This collective duty makes us interdependent and requires of us collegiality, constructive checks and balances, and support for each other. Your Excellency, as a member of the Judicial Service Commission and principal legal advisor to the government, I have committed to serve as the link between the executive and the judiciary and to assist in ensuring that the two arms of government enjoy the cordial relations as they discharge their respective constitutional mandates without interference of each other's functions. Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm most grateful for your kind attention, and God bless you all, and God bless Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Attorney General. Allow me, sir, now to invite the Deputy Chief Justice to make her remarks and invite the Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly.
Your Excellency, the President of this Republic and the Commander-in-Chief of our Defense Forces, the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, all members of the Cabinet that are present with us today, the Governor of Nairobi, my colleagues at the Judiciary at all levels of court, the directorates and staff, justice seekers here present for the Judiciary. Good morning. Now, today happens to be, at least in my judgment, the second most important day in the judiciary. Second after the and avail justice to justice seekers in the Republic of Kenya. and some from outside the Republic, because we are approached from all corners. Of course, it is the day that we come to obey the Constitution, to obey the statute that is the Judicial Service Act, where in Section 5 of that Act, we are called upon to give an account of what that account and give it to the Speaker of the National Assembly to debate and strengthen that report. Now, the report is not just a report. Accountability to the people of Kenya whom we serve. We are independent, but that independence means nothing if it is not accompanied with and by accountability. And so today, we come here to tell Kenyans that for the last 1 year that you have allowed us to serve you, this is what we did for Kenya. This is where we need improvement, and this is where we need your support. Secondly, the judiciary cannot succeed alone. The judiciary is as good as the people it serves, and its institution requires that the three arms of government, though furiously independent, are of necessity constructively interdependent. And that's where we connect with each other, where institution mandates that we do. The other arms of government come in as the Constitution requires them to do to support the discharge of the main item that we discharge from this end of the three arms of government, which is accessing justice to the people who pay our salaries. And it is such a primary concern that if it does not receive the support that it must receive, it cannot succeed. And so, on this, our second important day, we from the judiciary refuse to talk through the report. Now, that report is delivered by the Honorable about, but for now, allow me to take this privileged position to invite our other partner, the head of the Assembly, the Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, to come and speak to this congregation.
Thank you, DCJ. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, Deputy President, my Lady Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court, judges of the Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, and the other courts, cabinet ministers here present, and distinguished members in the congregation. Coming to sorry, my friend, the Attorney General, my classmate. Coming to the judiciary for many of us is like a homecoming because this is where we started our early life. I was appointed a magistrate in 1983 in various parts of this country.
I didn't last long in the judiciary, and I left to go to practice. I'm saying this, Your Excellency, because as late as the early 80s, very difficult issue. I remember in late 1983, I was hired by a sitting MP then to go to Mandera to represent. Mandera took me 2 days by road, and I appeared in a court presided over by a DC who had no knowledge of any law. And as I was cross-examining a witness, he cut me short and said, "Wakili, maliza haraka tufunge huyu mtu twende." That is how far Kenyans have come to now access modern processes of getting justice as a whole. To celebrate your week and to receive your report and place it before the House of Parliament, where it will be debated. And the other arm of government that I lead will pass some judgment on your report, on your performance. And that is how interdependent we must be. Celebrate this great day. I want to encourage the judiciary to remain studiously independent